everybody! Today we are going to make kimchi-Wangmandu. Mandu is dumpling, Korean dumplings. Wang is king. So Wangmandu is a huge king of king, large size Korean dumplings. In my previous video, I posted how to make Korean mandu wrappers. So I froze this and then I took it out. While this is thawed out, I'm going to make fillings. You can use either pork or beef. This time I'm using beef. This is brisket and I washed and dried this with my paper towel. And I'm using 3 garlic cloves, around 1 teaspoon amount ginger. I'm going to process all this. This into a bowl, and then let's season this with soy sauce, dark soy sauce. It's called 진간장, white or brown sugar, and then sesame oil 2 teaspoons and ground black pepper, and mix. This meat mixture is a salty, sweet, and sesame oil flavor is already delicious. Smells. I'm boiling a pot of water. I will just cook this my noodles. This is called 당면. I'm going to use just 2 ounces, little bit, and we are going to cook this around 7 or 8 minutes. It takes time to cook because these noodles are really hard. And close the lid. I used to make the mandu filling inside the filling. I just use the raw mixture, meat mixture. But whenever I cook this later, I always kind of nervous. So is this cooked or not? So this recipe is that I'm going to cook first. And then you don't have to worry about this. This is all cooked, safe to eat. 1 teaspoon oil. So cook this until this meat is no longer pink. The juice comes out. We are going to use all this juice. It smells like bulgogi. Okay. These noodles. Well cooked. There's no hard stuff inside. Okay, done. So I'm going to rinse this in cold water. When you make japchae, you gotta use these noodles. So 당면. Let's mince onion. This is half of large onion. Onion here. And next, this is buchu. Buchu is the Asian chives or garlic chives, people call this. These are grown by Korean farmers living in New York, Flushing. So yesterday I went to go shopping, Flushing, and then I got this. People are selling some of the Korean vegetables on the street. So I got this really good quality. So this is very clean. Just in case you find some brownish kind of dirty stuff, and then just remove this way. Yeah. This is not much to clean, really clean. And then when you wash this, like this running water, this is the way of washing this. You like this sound? So do I. Really fresh sound. Okay, here. Kimchi is a kind of a star this recipe. This is fermented kimchi. Oh my. Fermented kimchi, which means very sour taste. So I made this around 2 weeks ago. Kimchi-Mandu always using the fermented sour taste kimchi. Horizontally, vertically, so that we get it really little pieces. Okay. The next, noodles. I'm going to chop them into really small pieces. And then tofu. Tofu, I'm going to squeeze out just with just a hand. You don't have to really squeeze out thoroughly because it has to be a little juicy. When your mandu is done, and it's going to be juicy inside. Just slightly. Okay, here you go. Salt and sesame oil, 1 teaspoon. And ground black pepper, around a half teaspoon. So hand is better when you mix this because easy to mix. Kimchi. Kimchi goes with anything these days. People are so creative. They add kimchi to any of their favorite food. It turned out good. Today we are making 16 Wangmandu. You can eat it today all, or just you can save some for later. If you save some for later use, freeze them. So what I'm doing is I use a really large size in my baking pan, and you can use a tray, even large size, anything. And then just to cover this with a plastic wrap so that you can put this your mandu here, and it's not going to stick to each other, and it's not stick to the bottom also. And then this is my mandu pea. So well throughout, very soft and wet. It's going to be 16 huge size mandu. Divide into half. We should make this for 8. How is that? Really big, huge, isn't it? Some more. We gotta seal this guy. Go inside. How is it? Isn't it pretty? Put it this here. Next time I'm going to show you really in detail. Look at this, all juicy, right? Pinch, push, pinch, push, pinch. Like this. And pinch, and push, and pinch. And push, pinch, push, pinch, push, pinch. Like this. Seal this guy this way. Huge. Let's start. Center part, pinch. So fun, I know you guys are, oh, I cannot wait to make this. So first, really pretty. always mix this together. And then you see all the juice is gone meanwhile. The noodles absorb this all juice. When mandu is cooked, really you will have some juicy mandu. Last one, my 16th baby. It's going to be biggest. Wow, so plump mandu we made. This is huge. 3 scoops inside. So we made 16 huge kimchi-Wangmandu. You can steam, fry, or making soup. So today I'm going to show you how to fry and steam. Turn it on. Let's do medium high heat. Pan is heated. Let's add some oil. So I'm going to use this as a serving plate too. This is American pizza pan, but for me, I use all the time to make my mandu, or I like to freeze something. This is a perfect kind of pan. I'm steaming and also frying mandu. Keep checking not to burn this. Inside is almost all cooked because our meat is cooked. So we cook this outside. So I'm going to cover the lid and turn down the heat really low. My steamed mandu is done. Here you go. Yay! Wow! Crunchy crunch outside. Meanwhile, let's make a sauce for this. Soy sauce around 1 or 2 tablespoons. White vinegar 1 tablespoon. Chunk of onion. You can add some chunk of onion. So this is just the instant pickle. I always use jalapeno or just spicy green chili pepper. Just use some. That's it. So steamed mandu, fried mandu, just I have 6. Now actually this 3 is for 1 serving, a huge amount. So let's taste this. See inside. Good combination of sweetness, saltiness, and sesame oil. I just chew a little bit of kimchi. Awesome packaging. And steamed one, you don't use any oil. So this is my #1 favorite. So when you make this, you will understand why I love this mandu skin, homemade mandu skin. So chewy, it tastes like real noodles. Let's use some sauce. Very crispy. Today we made kimchi-Wangmandu. Wangmandu is a king dumplings, large size. Enjoy my recipe. See you next time. Bye.